Welcome everyone to our group discussion on the influence of pop culture on society. Before we begin, let's set some norms for a productive conversation. First off, we need to respect differing opinions. Second, we must allow everyone a chance to speak. Third, support your points with a relevant example or source. Lastly, you must listen actively and ask clarifying questions. Does everyone agree with these guidelines? Let's dive into the discussion point. So let's kick this off with how pop culture drives consumer behavior. Celebrity endorsements and branding in the media shapes what we buy. The celebrity effect is so strong, people get products just because their favorite star uses them. It's why influencer marketing works so well these days.
That's true. But it's not just about what we buy, pop culture also shapes societal norms. For example, media representation has helped push for greater acceptance of LGBTQ plus individuals. However, it can also reinforce stereotypes like unrealistic beauty standards.
It's not just about buying habits. Pop culture also mobilizes awareness and creates solidarity around social issues. Movies like Black Panthers spark conversations about representation and empowerment. But its impact can feel superficial if these movements aren't backed by real actions.
Agreed. Pop culture influences identity, especially among the youth. Celebrities can inspire positive change, but curated images on social media often create unrealistic standards, which can harm self esteem. It's a double edged sword.
Pop culture has been a powerful platform for raising awareness about social issues. Artists like Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce use their music to address topics like racial injustice. Thank you, Beyonce. Social media also help influencers to advocate for causes, sparking conversations and inspiring activism.
Pop culture also plays a huge role in shaping political ideologies. Protest songs, for instance, inspire people to unite for a cause. On the flip side, memes simplify complex ideas into shareable content. While they're fun, they can also spread misinformation.
Technology has amplified pop culture's influence. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube spread trends globally within hours. Gen Z is at the center of this, shaping and spreading pop culture. But there's a downside, like the pressure to stay updated, leading to anxiety and FOMO, or the fear of missing out.
Pop culture also shapes conversations by giving us shared references like memes, phrases, and trending topics, but it also raises questions about safety, especially for minors who might be exposed to harmful content or unrealistic expectations.
Pop culture also impacts how we think about mental health. Celebrities openly discussing the struggles have helped reduce stigma, but inaccurate portrayals in media can misinform or confuse audiences.
True. And while streaming platforms like Netflix have made diverse content more accessible, they've also pushed Western pop culture globally. This dominance sometimes overshadows local traditions and unique cultural identities. It's a challenge to balance global appeal and cultural preservation.
Pop culture needs to balance global appeal with preserving unique cultural identities. Otherwise, we risk losing traditions and values that make societies unique.
It's also worth noting that pop culture isn't just commercial, it's art. Music, movies, and even memes reflect societal values and spark important conversations. That's why pop culture should be considered a legitimate form of artistic expression.
True, but video games also contribute to global unity. Games like Fortnite and Minecraft create shared experiences across cultures. However, this global reach can sometimes overshadow local art forms, raising questions about cultural loss.
That's where the debate about pop culture as art comes in. Sure, it's commercial, but it reflects societal values much like traditional art. It even inspires other creative fields like literature and designs by providing new ideas and perspectives.
Pop culture can also address big issues such as climate change and social justice. Films and music often integrate these themes, raising awareness and encouraging activism. Its impact depends on whether it sparks real action or just superficial engagement.
That's a good point. While pop culture has normalized conversations about mental health, inaccurate portrayals can cause confusion. It's important for creators to balance visibility with responsibility.
And it's not just mental health. Pop culture can unintentionally perpetuate harmful stereotypes. For instance, crime dramas often typecast minorities as criminal, shaping biased perceptions in society.
Should governments step in here? Some say regulating media could curb harmful content, but others worry it might stifle creativity and freedom. Striking the right balance is tricky.
Absolutely. Pop culture has the power to entertain, educate, and connect us, but it also brings risk. Navigating this influence requires both critical engagement and collective responsibility from creators, audiences, and policymakers.
And speaking about risk, pop culture, especially on social media, sets unrealistic beauty standards which can lead to body image issues and low self esteem. People, especially the youth, feel pressure to conform, which could result in anxiety and dissatisfaction with their own lives.
Another concern is how pop culture portrays illegal activities. Some argue these depictions offer social commentary, but others worry they normalize or glamorize harmful behavior, especially among vulnerable audiences.
And that could lead to negative effects such as promoting unrealistic body ideals through social media filters, fostering addiction to technology, or trivializing serious issues just like how TikTok trends may encourage risky behaviors among youth, prioritizing popularity over safety.
Ultimately, navigating pop culture's influence requires critical thinking, responsible content creation, and collective effort. It is a powerful force that reflects and shapes who we are, but it's up to us to engage with it meaningfully.
Lastly, pop culture contributes to global unity and cultural exchange. It serves as a universal language, transcending borders and fostering shared experiences across culture. Shows, music, and memes connect people worldwide, creating a sense of a global society.
That's true, but this global appeal sometimes dilutes unique local cultures, raising concerns about cultural appropriation or loss of identity. It's a delicate balance between embracing shared experiences and preserving cultural heritage.
I would like to thank everyone who has been here today for their valuable insights on our topic. We've discussed how pop culture influences consumer behavior, mental health, cultural exchange, social issues, and creativity. It's clear that while pop culture has immense power to shape our society, we must engage critically to maximize its benefits and minimize its harms.